Okay, here we are on the video number 3, and after speaking about social media and speaking about how to write articles and how to use your articles in a different way in order to get exposure to attract more clients, this is another very easy way to attract people, and once again, it's free. Everything, all the strategy that I will give you in this video are free. So definitely, even if you just start a business, or if the business is really challenging because of the economy, especially in the last year and the last 2 years, it's not really easy. So people don't have that much money in order to grow the business and to communicate to grow the business. So the third way, in order to affordable ways to grow your business through networking, is blogging. I hope you already have a blog, and if you don't have one, it's really easy. Go to blogger.com or wordpress.com, and in 5-15 minutes you can have a blog. It's easy, it's free, it's really easy to use because you pick your template and you pick the color that works the best with your website, and then it works the same as Word. You put your text, you put your picture, you submit, and that's it. You have a post on your blog. So you remember the video that, the article that I spoke on the previous video? Well, you have your article, so now you post your video on your blog once a month, once a week, depending on how often you write your articles. What's very important on your blog is that you should either post daily or at least 2 or 3 times a week, because the biggest advantage of a blog compared to a website, and I don't say you shouldn't have a website, you should have a website to have your product explained in and all of your services, but the blogs, the search engine loves the blogs, and which means that since you post on a regular basis on the blog, Google's and all the other search engine will come on your blog, so which means that will be better ranking for you, and that's more exposure for you. And as I mentioned, each time on the first video, I said each time you finish a post or you answer a question on social media, always make sure that you put a link to your website. Same thing on your blog. On your blog, never finish a post without posting a link to your website or a link to your product or your services, because that's the purpose. You want to bring the people to your website to learn more about your services and how your services can help them. So that's another way for you to grow your business, to really use and maximize networking, having different ways to communicate with people, to use different media, and to get exposure. Everything you do, it's in order to show yourself as an expert in your field. So that way people will contact you. And that's what I teach to people in my program, Power of Networking Secrets. Actually, I teach my clients to do exactly what I do, to attract clients instead of chasing clients. That works much better. If you try to sell something at a networking event, well, most of the time it's not working, because you definitely won't sell something at somebody that you spoke with for 5 or 10 minutes. They need to get to know you first. They need to build a relationship first. Well, it's the same online. If you send somebody to your sales page or to the page where you present your program, well, they will probably not spend like $500 or $200 or even $50 on your product if they don't know nothing about you. Now, if your name is everywhere, if you communicate everywhere, and if you communicate with them on a regular basis and they hear about you and you're on the top of their mind over and over and over, at some point they will realize that you already gave them a lot of information and valuable information. So because they read your articles, they read your blog posts, and then when they will need your service, they know that you will be the person that they will go to see. They will look guidance from you instead of looking to try to go to the competitors, because they will know everything about you. They will love you. They will trust you. They will know how you work. They will know how you will be able to help them. And that's the most important things. So once again, always remember to finish your post with a link to your website. And that's it. I will see you on the next video. And but if you want to learn more, just go to theconnectionqueen.com. Hi, this is video number 2, specifically for the women's community of War Network, and I'm Biba Pedron from theconnectionqueen.com. On the previous video, we spoke about social media, how you can really get more clients out of networking and actually using online networking in order to get more exposure. So you meet people live, you invite them on your Facebook or LinkedIn, and then you track them with different things that you do online, so that way you can communicate with them on a regular basis, either daily or different times a week. I promise that I will give you 5 simple and affordable ways in order to grow your business through networking. So the number 2 is writing articles. Well, I can probably hear from here that some of you say, I don't know how to write articles. Biba, I'm not a writer. Well, I know, I heard that from my clients all the time. But don't be afraid of the terms articles. It can be a weekly tips. It can be a monthly tips. It can be just, the same way that you answer a question on social media. If somebody ask a question on, how am I supposed to do this and how am I supposed to do that, you just answer the question. So write the article the same way. You can collect a numbers of answers that you already gave to people, and you probably have also clients or prospects who already contacted you through email to ask you a question. Well, you had no problem to answer this email, so just maybe rewrite the email, the answer that you gave to this person. You just put the title, and that's it. Voila, you have your tip of the week. So you can, have different tips like that, or you can write short articles. It doesn't have to be really long, 300 words, 400 words, that would be enough. And you explain something about your business. I'm sure that you're very good at your business and you're very passionate about your business, and you probably can speak for hours and hours about your business. I can speak for hours about networking, so I'm supposed it's the same for you in your business. About your product, about your services, speaking about the benefits of working with you. I'm sure you can speak forever. So, if it's easier for you, you can just record yourself saying something, and then you put it in writing, or you just sit on your desk, and then on your computer, and you write few words about how you can help people, what's the benefits of what you do. And for example, for me, it's networking. So each time I sit to write an article, it will be always how I can help people, to tell them a different advice, a new tips, or a new information on how to network more effectively, so they can definitely get clients out of it. What is the obstacles when people go to networking? Why they don't like networking? What they can do when they don't like networking? What are the other ways to attract people, beside networking eventually? So you do the same in your business. You write few lines, you write a paragraph or something like that, and then you will use this paragraph on social media. You mention it on your Facebook page. You mention it on EasyIn articles. If you Google EasyIn articles, you will realize that there is 100 of them who are free, where you can post your articles, which, once again, what you want to do here is to get exposure to the maximum of people, the people that you met live at networking events, and all the people that you will learn about you directly online. You want to show yourself as an expert, and writing articles the same way that when you answer a question on a group, or you participate to a discussion, you show your expertise. So which means at some point, when people will read enough about what you do and how you do it, what they do, they will contact you because they need you, because they need your service, and they know that you will be the right person in order to solve their problem, because writing all of this information with writing materials, you became an expert in your field, and then you will show yourself as the problem solver. So that's what you do. You write articles and you communicate with people, which is another way to communicate. And you can use those articles on different places. You can put your article on your website, or you can put your article on your newsletter. You use it on a different way. And then something very important. Some people say, okay, I wrote a couple of articles. What do I do now? Well, first of all, you don't stop at the first article or even at the first 10 articles. You just continue and you write an article either once a month to start, and then if you can twice a month, and then better if you can do it once a week, that's even better. But then it's not like if you work once and nothing happened. Make sure that you will recycle your articles. With these articles, then you can read this article in front of camera. Like, I'm doing this video now, you can take an article and read your articles. And you film yourself and you put this video on YouTube. You can use, when you have different articles, let's say that you have 10 articles. Well, you repackage your articles, you compile them, you change the title as to become paragraph, and then suddenly you have an ebook. You have your first ebook. It was not that difficult and it didn't take that long. And you can use this ebook either to give it for free on your website in order to attract people to join your list. And then when on your website, if you offer something for free, and trust me, people like free stuff, you offer this free ebook, people will sign up because they already read different things about you online and they want the free information, but you also know that you will give them valuable information. So this ebook will help you to give even more information about you, what you do, how you do it, and more importantly, how you can solve their problem, how you can help them. Once again, it's about them, it's not about you. So you just created with one article, you started with one, you have multiple articles, and you just created your ebook. And then you can just continue like that, and at some point you can have a bigger ebook and you can even sell this ebook. So make sure that when you write article, you recycle it and you use it a different way, always to communicate with people, because that's what you want. You want exposure with people, you want exposure for more networking, to attract more people, to attract more clients, and to attract more people who will give you referrals. So this is Biba Pedron, the Connection Queen, and I will see you very soon on the video number 3.